believe or remember the promise?
Jesus.
Do we? Is this actually real to us?
Thank you, Lord.
Is it real to us? Now let's look at specifics. We know that there's a promise given, but how do we get it?
Mm-hmm.
How do we partake of the promise?
Mm-hmm.
We need to know this. Let's go to Luke 20. Let's go to Luke 20. Even in my studies, I noticed that God uses different terminologies, and you can take different directions to all get to the same thing. You know, righteousness, holiness, sanctification, and redemption. There are different terminologies, different words that the Bible may use.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go this route, starting with Luke 20. Start with verse 34. And Jesus answered, said unto them, the children of this world marry, and are given in marriage. But they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that world, and the resurrection from the dead, neither marry, nor are given in marriage. Now Jesus, the whole context of the scripture, he's addressing another question. But he's indirectly answering something else. You see that Jesus threw out, but they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that world. Remember Revelation, we read about a new heaven and a new earth.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesus is saying that you have to be what?
Accounted
worthy to obtain that world.
Mm-hmm.
Accounted worthy. So it's not about just professing Jesus Christ and just with lip service. Jesus said, you professing with your lips, but your heart is far from me. Come on. So it's something more than what we are teaching today in church. We have to be accounted worthy.
Come on, David.
Accounted worthy. Let's get the definition. Y'all believe that the Bible defines the Bible?
Amen.
Well, let's go to Luke 21. Let's go to Luke 21. Just flip over right quick. I'm going to start with verse 33. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that what? You may be what? Accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Watch and pray that we may be accounted worthy. Watch and pray. So now we see, to attain the promise, we have to be accounted worthy.
Mm-hmm.
But to be accounted worthy, we must watch
and
and pray. So what does watch mean? Let's go to Revelation 3. Revelation 3, we'll start with verse 3. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, oh wow, hold up, we have watch. So before then, that's the definition of watch.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll keep on going. I will come on thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee. So let's go back and start back at verse 3. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent.
Amen.
To watch.
Amen.
To watch.
Amen.
So let's break that down.
Okay.
You see that? Everyone see that? So if you're not watching, it means you're not doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the opposite must be true. If you're watching, you are doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
To receive and hear. Receive and hear. What does it mean to receive and hear? The Lord showed me this. I was like, wow, I never saw it before. Receive and hear. So keep your finger here. This is going to be, we want to define what watching means. All right? We're going to define prayer as well. But let's keep our finger here on Revelation 3, and let's turn to Mark 4. Remember, we're looking for hear and receive.
Amen.
Hear and receive.
Amen.
What next scripture?
Mark 4. Keep your finger there in Revelation 3. We want to define the Bible with the Bible. Mark 4, verse 20. Mark 4:20. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as what? Hear the word and receive it, and bring forth fruit. Some 30, some 60, and some 100.
That's good.
So now we're going back to Revelation 3. Receive
That's good.
and hear.
That's good.
Receive and hear. When it's done on good ground, receiving and hearing the word of God will bring forth fruit. Fruit. So to receive and to hear ultimately is connected to bringing forth fruit.
Amen.
So part of watching is to bring forth fruit. And what fruit are we talking about? Well, Galatians 5:22 gives the fruit of the Spirit. That what God is looking for in us. The Bible teaches us that Christ died that we may bring forth fruit unto God. So we're not going there today, but in your own personal study, Galatians 5:22 gives you what the characteristics of the fruit of the Spirit. So part of watching is to receive and to hear. And when you are receiving and hearing, it brings forth fruit. When it's combined with our next point. Let's look at the next point. Receive and hear. Next point is to hold fast. To hold